in Lucknow we were open.
We are our office is closed. But many of the offices are, but we work from home.
Okay. No. We are open. Actually, we had 2 days holiday, 15 and 16, for here the New Year, Thai New Year. It is the same time.
Okay.
It is the same time with your New Year and mine.
Or Bihu and all those things.
Bihu, Boisakhi, and all these
Exactly.
things.
Yes. So great video of long time. I had sent you a mail. I don't know if you rebounced. See,
Oh yes. Last 4 days. 4 days we do not have. Only from yesterday night we started getting the emails. Before that, all the emails were bounced. Yes.
Yeah. In fact, I had sent you a mail. Inviting you for the next national conference in India, the Sa-Dhan National Conference that will be in October 24.
I got one message from one of your staff, but your mail might have rebound.
Rebound, I know.
Yeah, you just resend it. Yeah, please.
Great.
And one more thing. I had one of my friend. He, along with his team, he's ex-World Bank, ex-IIT Kharagpur. They developed one application which will actually, with some questionnaire, they can find out what is the mental status of the borrower. So it's not the financial status which we do in various ways, but
must be psychometric.
Psychometric of the borrower. So they want to show you one demo of that. Might be sometime they are asking me to get a time of you. So I will send the mail to you so that you can prepare a brief presentation before they go to directly meet you.
Definitely. We can do that.
Yes.
That's a good thing.
Yes.
What is his name?
What is the name?
Yes. What is the name of that person?
Rana.
Huh?
His name is Devashish Rana.
Is he from Kolkata?
No, he's basically from Kolkata, but he was based in Africa for a long time. But now he is working in Bangladesh.
Okay, somebody called Rana, he is ex-ADB, and I think he was also having a brief stint in World Bank. He has developed the same kind of thing for entrepreneurs,
Must be the same.
Yeah.
I think it is the same person, might be, but it is not used in India anymore. It is generally now it is used by PKSM in Bangladesh, and also by Asa Bangladesh. Now
Same person.
So we can have an interaction. We can have
during
that's why I thought that I will ask him to prepare a presentation for you, and if you want to meet you directly, he can do that. So it's up to him, but he wanted me to connect with you.
Right.
So I said I will do that, no problem. Okay, so
Yes.
what
What is my plan? It is everybody's plan to take this nomna forward.
Yeah.
So there are 2-3 things we first we want to identify. One of the areas where we were discussing, me and Dr. Das, we were discussing about how to take it forward. Then one thing came up is the green finance. That what can we do on green finance? The second discussion I want to do the sustainability of nomna. How can we do it? Before that, eventually, Dr. Das has something in his mind that how to project the activities of all these associations somewhere in our website. All those things he was discussing a bit. So these 3 things are agenda. First one is that this green finance. how can we take it forward? What do we want to do? And also like whom shall we be bringing in? So I want to listen from both of you. That's how can we take it forward on green finance. Because all these countries they're doing in one way or other. I have checked that all these countries they're doing it, and it is very much necessary. One of the things, Dr. Das, this year we are focusing on building up a climate resilient microfinance industry. So this is one of the initiatives we have taken, and what you have suggested and we have discussed. This is also very much in line with our this year's objective. Plan. So.
In fact,
yeah, so I send this book to you. This is the green finance good sector, a global landscape. We did a lot of study on this, and this has been published by FAO, which is I'm the author of this book.
Okay.
And this is the first book to be considered for only specifically for agriculture and business. And we have some examples from various other countries also in microfinance sector, especially in micro insurance and also in microcredit. Some of the examples are already here in this book. I think I can send it again to you.
Soft copy is available.
Soft copy is available, also available in FAO website, also available in APRACA website.
Okay, if you could send us the link, would be good.
Yeah, that's it. So coming to the green finance, basically there are 2-3 things I think we can start working closely with the microfinance associations or even other microfinance institutions also. One is that sensitization, and how green finance is important to their day-to-day operation, and they are building their portfolio in green, greening the rural enterprises or greening agriculture portfolio. So I think that is one of the major areas which is still lacking, because still the microfinance think that the green finance is a job for the development financial institutions or the big commercial bank, not for the microfinance. So that myth has to be broken, and that how we will do it, that has to be taken a call on that what will be the methodology for this kind of sensitization. I'm not sure whether I don't know what is the theme of this year. Your
national conference.
Annual conference.
We are still not finalized that, but it will be something similar to this only on sustainability or something relating to this.
Yes.
So last year we had enterprises, so this time we should be something similar to sustainability.
Right. And that is why I think that will be the combination of all these discussions. So if we can make a kind of a series of like let's say 3-4 sensitization, like targeting some important microfinance institutions and also some microfinance associations, and provide them some kind of knowledge and perspective of what actually they can do. One interesting thing, as I think I share with you, JG, that we are from June onward, we are going to work with the 13 microfinance institutions in 6 countries.
Okay.
Cambodia, Laos, Vietnam, not Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos, Bhutan, Nepal, Bangladesh, and also Fiji. So there, what we are actually doing three areas. One is on the policy side to see how the policies can support green finance to the microfinance sector. That is one. Second pillar of our work will be on making these microfinance institutions ready for adopting green finance as a part of their business strategy. The third one is, after the first is done, third one is on attracting or bringing the private sector to invest on this microfinance only for the green portfolio. So these are the three things we are doing, but it's a long because we consider a lot of this. We discussed with the general government on this, and finally we found that it is not a 1 year or 2 year job. It takes some time because it's a pure really engineering them the microfinance, because still they are of the view that green all this sustainability is not our sustainability of the portfolio is okay, but sustainability of environment and all these things are not their forte. It is a kind of a rocket science to them. So that is where we are currently standing. I mean, you know better than me about the microfinance sector in India. But I personally think this part of the world, they think that it is not there. So we started this project and expected that technical vetting has been done. We have already got all the papers for that. But they have still some areas of their own observations which we are trying to address. And probably by the end of this month, we will get the final budget also.
Why don't you invite some MFIs from India also?
Yeah, no, this is, yes, that's the problem. For this German government, because it's a government money, it's no funding agency. It's a government is directly funding us to do this. So in the government funding, they have to have some embassy, government to government, G2G, and all these things. Even we added India, we added Nepal, we added 10 countries. But they rejected India. They said they don't need. India is highly skilled country. They don't need any further skilling them. Myanmar country is not in the good book of German government. So all these things are there. You know these things.
Yeah.
So that is. But what we also propose in our consortium, because it's a consortium, Stockholm Environment Institute, APRACA, and ADA. ADA is the one we must be doing.
Yeah.
So we are three other consortium of this, and in the consortium we discussed on this, and then we found that we need to have the knowledge. So the knowledge may come from India. The Indian knowledge would be very helpful in the area of work. So I have already proposed to reply to in our June launching meeting here in Bangkok. So maybe we will get another invitation by 15th of May. So that we are trying to do, but in investing any money in India is not possible at the moment. But we can definitely take the knowledge India has already gathered on this sector. So that is where this book, as I said, that this book will be basically is a kind of background paper for the whole thing. So these are the three pillars, as I said. So one pillar one, which is the policy side. I don't think we can play at the moment as APRACA. We cannot play much role at the moment. Rather, the country partners, they can play a better role to go on the policy side. But what we can provide them is that some of the spatial policy and advocacy requirement. These are the policy advocacy requirement which may not happen in 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, may happen in 5 years. So these are the policy advocacy and there is some protocol to be followed in the policy advocacy. So that we can do. The second part, which I think is very important, is make them ready. How to make the microfinance institutions ready, although for providing input to the policy and also providing also getting ready for the private sector to invest on these microfinance institutions.
Okay.
So this is my idea. I'm thinking that how the what will be the modalities so it can help us in doing so. The second issue is I also discussed with Mr. and dedicated human resources for this. So where we already as committed by us, we stand by our commitment. We definitely provide some kind of support, or as you said, we will 100% of support to the dedicated person. Now the question comes when I put up this in our executive committee, they are including
Nabad, yeah.
So they say that where will be the secretary? I said it will be in India because we do not have much expertise on managing the microfinance. So it should be with the Sa-Dhan. Then they said that Sa-Dhan is a member of APRACA. I said not yet, but they are our technical partner. So they are not very happy with the term technical partner. So they are asking me, you know that APRACA not only with the member and member institutions, so you need to be careful. All these things like because coming from Philippines and other not definitely Nepal and China was they have not said anything on this. So Thailand, Philippines, Indonesia, all of them are asking me to for. So that is a challenge. But we can tackle this challenge.
You have any associate membership in your APRACA?
We do not have as such associate membership, but this time we are proposing to our to the executive committee because we need more and more associate member or technical member or technical partner, something like that. Because all have to be like, for example, Microsoft, they want to have a visa. Because they do not have any officer, so we provide the visa. What visa here? So first, my executive committee told me that whether Microsoft is a member. So they have to take a membership first. But the good thing is that they are continuing the membership for the last 6 years. That's you know, one is my very good friend. Yeah. Yeah. Manoj said, okay, boss, no problem, we will continue the membership. It also makes us a little bit better platform also. No, this is okay. But that is how the approach is. But our commitment of providing 25% payment for personnel is okay. You know, when you are in about, we used to have a journal, Asian Rural Finance Journal, which was generally published by ideate. APRACA used to pay $12,000 to ideate for publication of 4 issues in a year. So that APRACA stopped the money, that 12,000, and they stopped that publication. Now, Nepal has sent me a mail. My friend, Dr. Guna, he was in Italian. He became CTM. Now he is the CTM of economic research.
Okay. This one, money, Garandra money.
Garandra money. Dr. Garandra money. Yes. So Dr. Garandra money has said in a mail that can you define that? Because that is, we have an ISSN number for that. You know that ISSN number, getting ISSN number as an international journal is very difficult. But we still hold that because I have seen the list in the ISSN number, our journal is still listed there.
Okay.
So we can define that. So that we are trying to do that with that. So these are the issues we have, the challenges, but definitely we provide some kind of orders because you will have your dedicated personnel should be there because here if we bring somebody is expensive, which is not possible for both sides, like 75% paid by you, 25% paid by us, you be expensive. So it has to be for all practical purposes should be with somebody. So that now we have to find out the ways and means how to support that. But the commitment is government, we will do that. They are also fully agree. They agree that we need to do that. They agree that. But
they are finding a way out.
Yes, they are telling me that you have to be careful, that we should be member. Without member, we don't do anything. Even though our new we will be recruiting to international, but we have no option to go to the market. We have to go to the members only. Only members can apply for the position. I mean, members or the ex-members. So these are our obligations that we have, but it's okay. The third issue is how to do a continuing engagement. So one way is if we consider nominal one of the thematic area, or let's say two to three thematic areas which we discussed last time. One of them is on the sustainable finance. So on the sustainable finance, if we can organize, let's say, 2, 3 or 4 a year, so that continuity will be there. Apart from sending letters and all these things, I understand that there's pressure of Saiwan and others, to work on Sa-Dhan and so for this. So we sincerely need a person to do all of that. But that is, I think you can go ahead with this and I have to find out something. Probably by end of July or first week of August, we will be hosting our next 77 meeting. So I will take a publish on that.
Where are you having your
Yeah, date has already been fixed. We are approved by Tashkent, Uzbekistan. Yes. So
my point was that see now we have 5 members in our fold. That is Nepal is there, Myanmar is there, Nepal, Myanmar, then Bangladesh, Laos, Cambodia, and India. So 6 are there.
Laos had joined once, I remember.
Yeah. She one lady had joined on a.
Yeah. No, but I can influence because the Laos is the current chairman. He is our ex-partner. He is also a member of APRACA. So ex-partner, he is the chair of Laos. So they can join.
We can even bring 1 or 2 more like Fiji. There is a network or there is a network in Indonesia. We can bring them also. Indonesia also joined, I feel, the first meeting we had.
Yes.
So what I was saying,
the first meeting they joined after
So still we are in a scattered situation. So to bring together, if you can organize a physical program somewhere so that we can talk together. then only people feel that there is something seriously in this. Otherwise, that seriousness is not getting. There is because we ask for some information. I think many of them don't did not even respond.
Nobody.
So,
Nobody.
so that's what I'm saying. So,
Nobody. Not
Nobody.
only, not even in Cambodia.
Nobody has
Nobody
responded back.
respond. I think we send the reminders also, isn't it?
Two times.
Twice. So I would feel that probably that seriousness is still not reached at their level. Maybe we can have some kind of a physical program somewhere, maybe in India or outside, wherever it is, where they can bring only exclusively on an Africa related matter. It would have been good. Even we can have it in your headquarters itself, maybe. So I think that would be one area we can take it forward.
Yes, I think it is a good idea and it should be done to facilitate it in a very structured way. I was thinking that that this meeting, in this meeting, we can bring 1, 2 support agencies also, like this HSBC or this kind of institution who are willing to look at our this thing. Aluka Majumdar was India's your corporate communications head. Now she is the international head. So I was talking to Aluka and Aluka was showing some interest. She was telling that Shoaib, send me a note on this. We are eventually will be happy to do this one because when Aluka was in city, she has actually run this kind of program. It was called CNSP, yes. So this program was bringing together the leads of the associations, and in Sa-Dhan we developed the capacities. In that, Uganda was there, then Russia was there, then I'm forgetting the 10 or 12. This association, head of the associations and their deputies were there, and we developed their capacities on policy advocacy, data management, all those stuff. So Aluka, I was working with Aluka on this project at that time. So I once again started talking to him. He is showing some interest in it. So if we can bring her and also have a discussion, get her ideas also, then it may also help us to get a 5 year project from them. And it is not only bringing having this kind of meeting, we have to organize some programs, physical programs in different countries in this geography. So if it is a 5 year project, then one of the areas we are looking for is also climate, and that's also a focus area for them. Only a challenge for Sa-Dhan maybe, I need to talk to her, that Sa-Dhan is having a project and they do have a parameter of that 15% of the budget should not be more than, they should not invest more than 50% of the budget of that institution, 15. So we may not have much leeway, but we have to figure it out. So in that case, APRACA can have that program and they can, we can get money from them.
And even we can bring in City Nabat kind of institution who are supporting students to prepare. So that's what we decided last time also, when we met here in Delhi. That's what we decided and we wrote to them, I believe.
Yes, we have.
Yeah, I also thinking about, because building the case foundation. Case foundation is also very much active in India. Not much in this part of the world, but they would be interested to work with Laos and Cambodia if at all we provide them some platform. If we are having a, because you can also think, because there is really Gurgaon, which are
it's in Munika.
Yes.
Munika.
They also support sometimes this type of platform where the aggregators, and we are also kind of aggregator, So where the aggregators come together and provide some kind of a vision to the nation. So I think we can because our broad picture will be that these microfinance association at a national level will provide a vision to the country's microfinance association. So that is our broad kind of global pitch. And then then we can draw down other activities. But it's okay. I mean, if HSBC or city is interested, we can partner directly partnership with Sa-Dhan and APRACA together. We can approach them. That's not an issue.
If that doesn't work out, I feel we can still continue. Try to have one meeting, because if we have to take it forward, we need to get people on board together, and they feel that we are really a association, a kind of a network within the in Africa. So even if they don't get any funding support, we can even look at apna apna paisa se let's look at.
Yeah. No. See, if they give support, if the support us, is okay. If they don't support us, that's also okay.
So past meeting, what I'm suggesting with our money, but in that meeting, we will invite them and we will bring them, because this is also the genesis meeting of of all these initiatives. Yeah, so if we talk to them from the planning phase, maybe they will own the system, they will own this one, and they will also feel very happy that they have contributed and they will support us.
And I'm sure the other support institutions also, if we invite them to an outside place for a meeting, I'm sure they also may be able to come and be part of it, and some kind of a commitment we can get from them. I think that would be something which we can work on, I feel. If you are planning something in, you said October also, August also, which month you said, your ESCOM?
Yeah, either because we have to find out the dates. We are kept it open for them. The last week of July to 10th of August, any day it will start. Within this month, we will know the date.
Okay. I'm saying that could be one way of doing it during that ESCOM itself. Otherwise, separately, maybe we can do it somewhere else separately.
Yes. Yes, in that case, I will get it in Nepal also.
Rambagh will be extremely happy to do this. Yeah.
And also the getting visa will also be a problem for Nepal.
Correct.
So this is one part of the thing.
But before that, can you organize a CEO level or maybe a top management level 1 hour or 45 minutes on the green finance, understanding green finance in the context of microfinance?
Yes, very much. That's what I was coming up. That let us figure out what shall we do next. So this is what we discussed about this green finance. So if we can do that one. So once this one you were telling
So
me.
might be the green finance in the context of because they have to also own their in the context of the microfinance. Yeah, the context of the microfinance can be a good idea, but we have to take not only the microfinance associations, but also the systemically important enterprise
Agree.
need to be invited for this. And provide them with the opportunity to either see or to provide their idea, what they are thinking. If we say everything to them, then that will be kind of providing them with a lot of knowledge. But we need to understand from them what they understand about it.
Yeah, that's for sure.
They think about the green finance, whether it is possible for them to implement green finance, adopt green finance, and prepare for new products and services. So these are the three things I think will be important
So,
Going to another
Rasa,
track. Yes. Yes.
Prasanna, what I would suggest is that let's start with a webinar where we can bring all the CEOs of all the network, where we can also get some expert from India. We have people who are as closely associated in this regard. So we can get them, have a webinar kind of a thing where we can give the concept of what it is and what we are looking at, and then thereafter it can be followed up with some kind of a physical interaction if possible, or even
Can I suggest something?
yeah, yeah.
Maybe Dr. Das will help us that that all these countries. So these are not a single country. These are different countries. So if we get somebody, some international person or institution who can give us a presentation that what is green finance, what is the market, and what are the international experience. If we get a kind of like a presentation from them, and then we have a panel discussion, will be good. And maybe before or after, we will also like to hear from the CEOs of the association what are their what are their planning for this or their objective for this. If we think in this one, if we get one international good international person or someone to give us a presentation, would be good to start with.
Cyber, we can also look at Dr. Agaya, or through Agaya we can try somebody from Germany because they have that AFI, they are associated with the AFI.
Dr. Das also knows Agya very well. So,
Dr. Agaya Prajapati?
yeah.
I know.
But I am looking forward for somebody from Netherlands. If Netherlands is very progressive in this. Netherlands. They are very progressive. If Dr. Das has any connection.
No, that's okay, but
Even Ada also.
if it is a professional, for example, we have one AD senior officer, Srinivas Ancha. Srinivas Ancha is now based in Bangkok. He is from Asian Development Bank, and he is heading the climate finance for Asia.
Wonderful. His syllabus is actually good.
Yeah, that is the professor, perspective from the practitioner.
Right.
Practitioner perspective. What they look when they provide lending to a bank, because they also have private entity, like they finance directly to the microfinance. So if we get somebody from AD or IFC, will be the best to know to get a perspective from the practitioner. What they provide, what they feel about. Then they will bring the knowledge part, like FAO or EFA or whosoever knowledge. But I don't think everything will be done in one webinar or one workshop. It has to be, but to bring, if we really want to do this with ADD, involvement of ADD, then I have to talk with Srinivas.
Yeah, actually it is good. Why they may own our process also. What we are
I
doing.
will be taking this Friday for another actually what we are doing in Cambodia with another project. So I can just teach this, but I mean he will be
and also if we can tell about the policies of different countries which is facilitating factor, then also we will get to know as an association that these are the policies possibly helping. Then we can also do policy advocacy in our country if it is good for our country. So that's a good idea, very good idea.
Since he has an overall Asian perspective,
Right.
He would be the right person to.
Yeah. And also they are giving directly, they are lending to the government, they are lending to the microfinance.
Correct. So I think that would be a good idea to have. So let's start with the webinar on this, and we can have. So can we block a date?
Yes,
If you can tell us one date which will be convenient to you. And also, you can, maybe 2-3 days, because he may have to take his convenience also.
Dr. Das, one thing that we need at least 20-25 days before anything. So when you are
40 is also less. Anyway, I just say.
Maybe towards the end of May.
25 days is also less. 40.
Yeah. You must have already blocked your entire calendar. You blocked October 23, 24 for us, huh? 23, 24.
24 you said, no?
National Conference. National Conference. October.
Sir, another
Mr. Maman,
also.
Mr. Maman, one thing that you have to block your 29th May, huh? So 29th May, there will be this Bangalore's this your Udyam Assist.
Okay.
Sir,
The calendar is very good. Dr. Das calendar is very good, very beautiful.
Beautiful.
This is essence of agriculture. The calendar is essence of agriculture.
Okay.
So I have a meeting with in really the Baseball Institute. I have 8, 9, 10. 7 is with UNSCAP. UNSCAP is 7. And then 15, 16, 17 with the ABB already. So after that, I think this week, 21, 22, 23, 24, or might be 27 to 30 any day. Maybe.
27, 28 is good. I think we can look at that option.
Yeah, 27, 28 is good for us.
But you have to take his convenience also, isn't it? So you have to talk to him. So just
ADD
keep
guy.
20.
That's why I'm telling that if we can give
27, 28 May is fine. 27, 28 May should be fine.
Okay. So let us keep it 28
Yeah.
to make it
Precise.
So what do you think that we will be done at invitation, it will be shown as what? Sa-Dhan and APRACA joint
Yes.
or it's non
So what we'll do, we will put Nomna and Sa-Dhan and APRACA.
Okay.
Something like that. Because our name has to be floated somewhere, This is your Nomna has to be floated somewhere.
Yeah, non portfolio has to be. Yes.
Right.
Sir,
So we can do that.
28th is a Sunday, I think.
No.
No.
28 is a Tuesday.
It is Tuesday.
Tuesday. And okay. So he is inviting. So first, let us finalize the speaker.
Yes.
So the keynote speaker, if you say ABB, if for some reason or other, if sending is not available, so in that case, who will be the keynote speaker?
When will he be available? We need to fix it on that date only.
Is it?
Yeah. It would be good because we need to bring that kind of institution also in this initiative.
No, semi available he will be, but for months of traveling.
Yes.
Okay.
So
I will just give him today. I will send a message to him in his WhatsApp.
Sure.
That we are thinking about this.
Perfectly fine.
If you give us a date on 28 or 29, so what, we will adjust accordingly.
27th or 28th. Don't do it on 29. 27th or 28th.
27 and 28.
27 and 28.
Okay. And again, it is 27 and 28.
All right. Only 29th till now. we have blocked.
Okay. So 27, 28, any day you to do, please don't block for the next 15 days. Let us finalize the date, and then after 15 days, if you cannot finalize, then you start blocking. Okay. But for the time being, I block 27 and 28. I have this.
Right. So this can be the first event for the year, and then followed by maybe.
Yes, the second quarter. Yes. Second quarter.
You should look for
the first quarter. For me, the second quarter.
Acha, yours is January to December.
Yeah. Ours is January.
Okay. So, possible in the subsequent quarter, we will figure out something on governance.
No, I'm saying that we should have a physical program.
Physical program to hai, but if we want to take something,
Thematic.
Then Dr. Das can also help us to identify one of the areas is like governance. So, and it is at institutional level, what is good governance and everything. So they can also bring their board members and their this.
I had a paper in 2008 on governance.
Okay.
2008 microfinance governance.
Really?
2008 and 2009, and in the paper I studied 42 MFIs, and out of which 12 MFIs died in 2009 itself.
In India?
Yo.
Yes, at that time I was in India only.
Okay.
So
That is the time when the Andhra crisis happened.
I'll send you the paper. It's a very interesting paper, and that is before the microfinance debacle. I have already given that with this kind of governance, microfinance institutions cannot sustain.
See, Dr. Das, one thing.
That was the finding of that.
Oh, great.
So, Dr. Das, we have worked on this governance piece also, and we have developed a manual of good governance. We will send it.
Yes, that was not available in most of the microfinance institutions. Yes.
So we have developed that one. We will send you the link of it, and let us.
I will send you the paper.
Please do.
Yes, that can use the background, and that too in 2008, before the MFI debacle.
Okay, so let me talk a little bit on the strategy. So in this your workshop on green finance, whom shall we be inviting? So the senior management of microfinance, definitely we will do that one. That's for sure. This associations we will do that for sure. So apart from that, couple of MFIs, maybe 2-3 MFIs from each country.
We can ask them to circulate to a few MFIs, bigger MFIs or major MFIs in the country, so that they also become part of the webinar.
Yes, and then major MFIs, systemically important MFIs.
Right.
But in our case, that systemic important MFIs may not be that much into green finance.
Yeah,
but we can bring the
because they don't feel that green finance is their job.
So this
So
definitely
that
will
has to be broken. It is deep to the MFIs.
So they need to
It is
come.
our job.
Yeah, I think we should
agree. But I am also thinking that in other countries, if we have this NABARD kind of CDB kind of institution,
support institutions.
Yes. So if we have DFIs, which we don't know, maybe you know, Dr. Das. So if we can invite
All the countries they have similar structure. For example, in the Philippines, it is Land Bank. In Cambodia, it is ARDB. In Vietnam, it is PPARD. In Laos, it is APB. So all the countries do have a similar structure.
So it is they are also into green finance promotion, right?
Yeah. All these agriculture banks are in the green finance promotion, but I don't know how much they are involved when they provide the bulk lending to the microfinance. For example, in case of Cambodia, the bulk lending of microfinance comes from ARDB and also some from the foreign banks. So how much they are interested in the greening their portfolio, or it is only agriculture, that I'm not very sure about.
So
So
if
in
we can,
May, we have a meeting in Cambodia where this all these development federation, even Nepal is also will come.
Okay.
so I'm thinking that if we can, from 2-3 countries, if we bring that kind of institutions also in this green financing, if we can invite Mr. Mohan, if we can invite this Dinesh,
Yeah, yeah, I can.
Mr. Dinesh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Mr. Dinesh, maybe 1-2 countries of which
And
Dr. Das thinks that.
RK Singh is there. I mean, city.
Yeah,
I
I
think
think so. At least another 2-3 people
Who's that?
if we can get.
Mr. RK Singh. He's in Sydney. He's looking after the green vertical, green financing vertical. RK Singh. I don't know what is the full form of RK, but he's a Ravindra, correct. Ravindra Kumar Singh.
Okay.
So I was thinking that why don't we invite them 2-3? So let us get also their perspective.
In fact, Sydney has done a lot of work in this. Sydney has done a lot of work in green financing. And they recently received some award also, some international awards. I think they had traveled to Washington and they received some award. They did a lot of work, especially in the MSME sector.
But they work on a higher level, but the microfinance are really on the ground, like how they can change their portfolio. That's very important. For us, it is changing their portfolio from the unsustainable to sustainable.
So what we can do, Sabal, I just thinking like this. We'll have a keynote address by the Mr. Srini from ADB. Then maybe we can bring in, if we can get people like RK Singh and Dinesh and somebody from other countries also, 1 or 2 people. We can bring them into a small panel kind of a discussion.
All right, agree. Agree.
So that becomes a little more lively and a little more country specific. And country specific information also we can include. So we can have it as a 2-hour program, maybe initial 30-40 minutes you can give a keynote address, and followed by 30-40 minutes we can have a panel discussion and some discussion otherwise. And President Daga can always coordinate, we can always moderate that kind of a discussion. You are right.
Wherever I go, I do that.
So let's plan it that way.
So what we'll do, we will send you a draft agenda, and then we will please put the names.
One page concept note also.
Yeah, it's done. Oh, Acha, one thing, Dr. Das, I need to tell you that you were talking about this policy, you were talking about this capacity building, and you are talking about all these things. Na? Just recently, we have developed a paper on green finance, and whatever you are telling, we have written the same thing over there, and it is for definitely it is for Indian context, and we were seeing the gaps and everything, and we have developed. So these are the things. I mean, almost aligned.
Yeah, it's all same. Indian context is not different than other. So it's the same thing. Only you have to change the name from India to Asia Pacific. That's all. But meantime, I am sending this
Please.
book. So that you can also get some benefit out of because the taxonomy, we discussed about the taxonomy also. We know that now the government of India has started a new group of think tank for providing a good kind of a taxonomy, all-inclusive taxonomy for green finance. Because green finance do not have a proper taxonomy in India. Global taxonomy doesn't fit to Indian context, so we need a real taxonomy.
I remember Nabara started doing some work on this.
Yeah, nobody is a member of that.
Yeah,
Nobody is a member. I think Mr. Rawat in Manila
Rawat.
last week.
Oh.
Yeah, last week I was in Manila.
Oh.
He was also there. Yeah, he was ADB, yes. There was ADB Food Security Forum.
Okay.
So APRACA is a member of that Food Security Forum. It's every year I have to be there. So that Rawat sir, I met him and then I found him that I know him since long, but I was astonished that how he can keep his 25-year age intact. And the same Mr. Rawat is saying.
Yeah.
He seems like still 30 years old.
Exactly. Very right. Keeps himself very well. Correct.
So we will put a small note on our this meeting, and we will circulate. And if you want to put something, please to put it. And secondly, we will circulate a draft agenda on what we have discussed on this green financing.
With a small note.
With a small note, yes. That small note and then this agenda. So we'll do that one and we will circulate and please have a look and respond back on it. And on 20th, we are till now we are deciding on 27th and 28th May to be organizing this program.
Right. So today, after this, I will send a message to Siri, and then we finalize whether it is 27 or 28.
Okay. Thank you very much.
That's great. Thank you so much. And as I said, we need to continue this association and to make a more bonding between the members, some physical interaction.
One more thing, because Sir is also here, whether you thought about any logo for Nomna?
Yes, I think that's something we need to do.
Yeah, we need to develop something.
We can even propose some logos. We can from the member countries.
Yeah, because as you said also that we need to build the portfolio of Nomna. So all this might be one website which will be linked with both of us. Think about it, whether how much will be the cost for this website, so that we can because all the you have to take permission from the members also.
Yeah, one thing is like all the activities and everything. Another thing which I do believe that we need to be very progressive on fundraising to facilitate this Nomna.
That's important.
That will come only when the association becomes stable. You have to stabilize the association first. You have to
see the thing is that see our experience with Sa-Dhan is like when you start the activities, you start doing couple of activities, but also you need to invest in it and you need to really build up. Like Sa-Dhan experience is that one. So we got 2 funds from your Omidyar and also this your Ford Foundation as a corpus, which has helped us actually to build up the agency.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
So let's work on that. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you very much. And we'll meet again. Thank you. Have a good day. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.